This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Next up, we get Vicky doing a promo for her women's team backstage. She's hated, of course, but what a great heel she played. They do a little bit of a Slim Jim tie-in with cameos from Mae Young and Gene Okerlund and Melina. And next up, it's the Money in the Bank ladder match. And this was a staple of Wrestlemania matches for a long time. They throw everybody in this one. Jack Swagger, Kofi Kingston, Shelton Benjamin, MVP, Matt Hardy, Drew McIntyre, Evan Bourne, Dolph Ziggler, Kane, and Christian, all in this Money in the Bank ladder match. Hypothetically, Arn, what are the odds you would have wanted to compete in a Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania?
As you giggle through the last couple of words of that statement, you know,
because I know there's zero fucking interest on your side.
Yeah. There's not even you arguing that, is it? You couldn't hardly get the statement out without busting a gut over it.
Yeah.
I have stated for years before that, I'm not climbing nothing.
Right.
And if you make me, once I get up there, I am going to be a man that is clinging to whatever feels stable. I'm not going to give you any kind of performance. So that would have been the same thing. I mean, I am not sure-footed. I am not one of those cats like Shelton Benjamin that can cling upside down to a top rope and hang there like a bat. I'm not one of those guys. And to climb one of those ladders or have one of those ladders turned over on me is going to be ugly at the very, very best.
Jack Swagger gets the win here. It's not that easy though. I can't imagine working a match like this or putting a match together. We'll talk about that in a minute, but the finish is Swagger swings the briefcase into Christian's face. Then he tries to unhook it, but he can't get it. And it feels like Tom is just standing still. You got to feel bad for a guy when all eyes are on him and he just can't get it done. Ultimately, Swagger does get it. 3.5 stars is the rating it gets. But with all of these talents in here, this many guys, and you've got props and shit you got to climb and pull down and unhook, putting a match like this together, whether you're in the ring or an agent, feels like a nightmare.
Check. I never had the ladder matches because that's not my forte. Falling off of shit and climbing up stuff, and that's not my experience level. That's not what I can offer this business. You want a wrestling match with some drama that a guy might have won on either side of the ball 2 or 3 times before you get to the eventual winner. I can come up on those for you. But falling out of the ceiling and done on top of some possibly broken metal that's laying underneath you at the time, you never know how a ladder's going to break, is not my forte. So I always watch the ladder matches with one eye open and hope and pray that all the boys or ladies come out of it unscathed. I don't think they've ever came out of one actually unscathed, but as long as they're not injured, then we'll take that. We've learned to just accept that, but they are dangerous, very dangerous. And there's that, how's that ladder going to break and how's it going to fall? And if I slip or if I'm 1.5 feet too far this way, what's going to be the result? A lot of danger in that match.
A lot of danger in the match. And especially, you know, when you're a bigger guy, like Drew McIntyre or Jack Swagger or Kane, it's gotta be an unenviable position to be in. Evan Bourne is a name that we don't hear a lot about. Why don't you think Evan had a longer run in the company?
I don't know. Evan was an exciting performer. I remember I had some matches with him and Chavo Guerrero on first match of the night, and they did a really, really good job of opening the show, giving you some good action. I know that he suffered a lot of injuries, and I know he wrestled for the company in a time where too small, it's too little, it's too short, which is always going to hold them back. And you go back and look at tremendous talents who worked for WWE back in that era. If they didn't get used, that was probably the biggest reason why.
Let's keep it moving here. Let's talk about the next match. I guess we should mention, Swagger's going to make use of that Money in the Bank. But first,
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.